had an introduction.
We've been muted.
With our music.
We've been muted this whole time.
I muted the microphone so that when I wanted to check whether the introduction music actually played, because it doesn't if you just play it through OBS. And now you can hear us again.
All right. Well, we were talking about how amazing all of you are. I think it's time for me to have a drink.
Next time, there will be no glitches at all. I won't mute the microphone. You'll be able to hear us. The live stream will work.
All right.
Hello, everyone.
So,
I'm Megan. This is Dr. Josh.
We are Digital Hammurabi. Good.
I wish I could say we're normally more competent than this, but that would be a lie.
Okay, so what you didn't hear me saying, what you saw me doing.
Yeah, we did a lot of that.
So, Megan tried to use OBS.
Interviewed Jens Nordhoff.
And OBS
did not work.
It was dumb.
I conducted, I think, the first 15 minutes of the interview just talking to myself because it didn't actually stream. So that was fun.
But she came back at it and made it happen.
With some help from very helpful people on Twitter. But we did it.
Yeah.
And you had an introduction, and we have a pretty background, and now you can hear us because I turned the microphone on, which always helps for live streaming. So we hit 3,000 YouTube subscribers.
Oh, I mean, so we told you that when we hit 3,000 subscribers, that we would dress up like porn stars and do erotic Sumerian and Akkadian poetry.
We did.
That's what we're doing.
So here we are.
Now you can see my sternum bush. So that's where we are.
Very attractive it is too.
I mean, talking about attractive.
Hey, girl.
So
I'm still not healthy.
But you look damn good.
So do you.
Aw, snizzle.
I mean, that's more bling than I generally enjoy on my men, but you're pulling it off quite nicely.
I got my gold-plated watch.
Yeah, I went to Walmart on Friday and purchased some fantastic accessories that Josh is rocking hardcore. I mean, it's not everyone that can pull this off.
We were going to draw the mustache on, but I don't know. You know what I feel like? I looked at myself in the mirror and said, I got my dick in a box.
Anyway.
Hey, right.
Moving onwards. Today is our book club. We've been away for a few weeks. We were in Denver at a conference, which was so much fun, and it was just awesome. There were really, really interesting panels and lectures, and we actually have a couple of the lectures on our channel. We have Dr. Amy Gansel talking about Neo-Assyrian queens and goddesses. It's an awesome talk. And then you have my presentation. Yay. Not filmed at 𝀭Support because I had some fantastic friends who did film it for me, but you could not hear a word I was saying. So I refilmed it.
You look so gorgeous.
Thank you.
Sorry. Probably going to say that a number of times during the stream.
I love you. I will try and keep the coughing to a minimum because after we got back from Denver, I got a cold, basically. And because my immune system is less than great, I'm still a little bit sick. I can talk now, which is a new and exciting thing for everybody. Yeah. I couldn't talk for a week and a half. But I'm talking, and today we are going to read some erotic literature to you. We'll stop and explain the erotic metaphor as we go because it's not always the most intuitive of things.
A lot of times, though, it does make good sense.
That's true. So that's what we're going to do. As ever, if you have questions, put them in the side chat. I will do my best to read and answer them. Yeah. And if you feel like giving super chats, today's a great day because we will not get this video monetized. There is no hope in hell that they will agree to monetize this.
Really? You don't think?
We're reading porn.
Well, but it's educational porn.
It is educational porn.
EP.
It's educational ancient porn.
EAP.
And it's not exactly explicit, so I'll try and get it monetized.
Who is plowing me with the shoe business?
Exactly. So I'm going to take a quick look and see how everyone's doing. Oswald Jenkins, I could rub some Vicks on your chest and serve you hot tea, then rub your feet. It might be a bit weird because I don't know who you are, but I really appreciate the offer. I have been doing Vicks and honey tea, and it does help a little bit, but mainly I'm just sick and can't really talk right now. Math Magic Pagan likes your outfit. Isn't it awesome? Bless him.
Soak it up, people. You will never see me in anything like this ever again.
Oh, Paige is here. Hi, Paige. Hey, this is not the stream for you to be watching, sweetheart.
It's not going to be that bad.
It's not going to be that bad. But Paige, I'm glad you decided to join us for this one.
This is our
Paige is our 11-year-old daughter who's currently at her mother's house. With Hannah. Hello, Hannah. Annie, I am so sorry that this is the stream your daughter is watching. Sanford's Jewelry says that you look sexy.
Aw.
Not wrong at all. Akos Era says, joke's on you, you actually just look like badasses. Well, I mean, you do look like you could kill a man.
Oh, well, that's... with the women's jewelry on, that's all right, there you go.
Let's see, okay. And Akos Era says, if YouTube demonetizes this, then civilization as we know it is over. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, our friend the Godless Iowan still hasn't got his channel monetized.
Which is really,
and he's
really
been waiting for like months.
Yeah, that
like
is...
longer than we waited.
It's like crazy
He was waiting for 3 months when we started the process.
And if anybody should be monetized, it's
and
him.
He's still waiting. Yeah. Anyway, no Song of Solomon, I'm afraid. Although you're right, definitely erotic literature there.
Okay, it's just glitching a little.
Oh yeah, we're fine. There's a delay.
No, it's doing the little circle thing.
Oh, it is. It's buffering.
Okay, as long as that's okay.
That should be okay. So no, we are reading. We have some Sumerian love poetry, and if you've been listening to the erotic metaphor videos I've been doing, this is kind of what I'm about to get into. These are technically called the bridal songs.
Should we turn the use this to do that?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, sorry, like...
Go for it. Sorry, we're switching the laptop over to a different Wi-Fi so that we don't make this horribly, horribly slow. So technically, well, not technically, these are often referred to as the bridal songs. Part of that is because when they were first deciphered or translated, they were thought to be related to the sacred marriage ritual, which is a whole another thing that we're not getting into right now.
Okay, sure.
Which one is it, honey?
Megan, I know. Josh's iPhone?
Not yet, we'll wait. But whether the sacred marriage existed is something that we will get into at a later date. Suffice to say that classifying all of this literature as being related to the sacred marriage is an oversimplification of what's going on. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Excuse me. But this literature is generally agreed to be placed like socially in between a girl becoming a woman, so starting menstruation, and her wedding day. And almost all of these have the goddess Ishtar as the girl in question and the god Dumuzi as her prospective bridegroom. So we have a lot of Ishtar going on here. She's a young woman, kind of on the brink of marriage and womanhood, and it's all lovely and fantastic and is very exciting, and she's horny as fuck, is what we're going for here. And these are fantastic because they're mostly from the woman's perspective, which doesn't happen terribly much in ancient literature. And it speaks about women's sexuality. Again, not something that happens a lot in ancient literature. I'm not going to say that these were written by women because I have no idea. It's not like they signed them after writing them.
You know what? Sorry, screw this. So let me just ask, is the stream okay for everybody else? Do we have enough? Is it buffering on your end? If it's not, it's fine. How do I do this?
It looks, we'll see. or if I get my phone. So it's great, fantastic source for women's sexuality, women's sexual experiences. Again, worth saying that this is not every woman's experience. It's probably not any particular woman's experiences. It's more a general feeling for what may have been permitted at particular times.
Or it might be like the romance novels of the day.
Yeah. So fantasies, but still designed to appeal to the people who lived. So still something that would have interested them.
Are they saying if it's...
Can't stand the buffering, yeah.
Oh, geez.
Can I have the charger, please? I can... Sorry, everyone. Oh, no, sorry, I meant keep that plugged in and give me the other one.
That's impossible, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was just going to set up the my Wi-Fi and then plug it in.
I see. I'll just plug it in for you.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody. How bad is the buffering? Pretty bad.
Oh, we've got one person who said they're going to watch later because it's so bad. The PC is plugged into the router. Sorry, thank you for the advice, but it is plugged in. Let's close that one down. Unfortunately, most programs on here are closed. Damn it.
Sorry, everybody.
We're trying. We are trying.
No,
it's not coming up.
I don't know how your phone works.
Damn it. Well, I'm going to close my computer.
Yeah, we're going to... Did you just turn your phone off? So shit?
No. It was only 9%. It may have closed itself down. So we've closed the laptop. Hopefully that will help the buffering situation. It does mean I can't answer your questions because I don't have the live chat.
You know what? Maybe I can, if I leave the Wi-Fi off over here.
We're gonna work on it. And if you choose to go away and come back later, totally understandable. Yeah. Buffering is really annoying.
Yeah, definitely.
If you stay with us, thank you. Hopefully, we'll be okay.
So here's, part of the issue here is that we're having to use. We don't have a lot of money to throw at this, right? So it's sort of frustrating.
Also, we're in the middle of nowhere. Our internet sucks.
Yeah. So.
Josh is trying to get the.
I'm trying to make it so we can at least watch you guys.
Okay. Anyway, with all of our computer problems, we're just going to start with the literature, I think, because that is what we are here for. And even if we end up having zero audience, we will have something to share when you come back.
Yeah, I guess we could...
Let's just go for it.
I guess there's no way to, shut it off?
No.
Okay. We can't do that? No. Sorry. Okay.
There's nothing we can do. Would you like to start?
Yeah.
So this is a composition known imaginatively as _𝑀𝑢𝑠𝑖 𝑖nana B. We're great at titles.
So what we tried to do is make it so that I read to her, and then for the man's part, and then she reads back. So that's what we're going to shoot for. So it should be good. Again, sorry about the buffering. We may not be able to use OBS. I don't know. Maybe that's what this is. It's just an OBS problem.
We don't have this problem when we use Google Hangouts, but we also don't have a pretty background. So
yeah.
Sorry. I'll try and work on it for next time.
Maybe that's what it is because we're sending other things through the background. Okay, anyway. All right, 𝑒muzi 𝑖nana B. My dearest, my dearest, my dearest, my darling, my honey of her own mother, my sappy vine, my honey sweet, my honey mouthed of her mother. The gazing of your eyes is pleasant to me. Come, my beloved sister, the speaking of your mouth is pleasant to me. My honey mouthed of her mother, the kissing of your lips is pleasant to me. Come, my beloved sister.
I should interject here. The use of the term sister and brother will come up quite frequently in these. That does not indicate actual familial relationships. They're just terms of endearment.
Indeed.
Like in French, you can say mon petit chou to someone and it means my little cabbage. They're not actually a cabbage.
Not a cabbage?
Sorry.
My sister, the beer of your barley is good. my honey-mouthed of her mother. The ale of your beer bread is good. Come, my beloved sister. In the house, your luxuriance, my honey-mouthed of her mother. My sister, your luxuriance, my beloved. Your house, a storehouse, my honey-mouthed of her mother. You, princess, my...
Again, lots of gaps.
Yeah, lots of gaps. For as long as you live, you shall take an oath for me. For me, brother of the countryside. For as long as you live, you shall take an oath for me. You shall take an oath for me that you will not touch another. You shall take an oath for me that you will not your head on anyone else. Isn't that hot? I mean, that's hot.
That's a marriage proposal right there, buddy.
Come on, somebody.
My one who wears the Ninglang garment, my beloved man of my heart, I shall impose an oath on you, my brother of the beautiful eyes. My brother, I shall impose an oath on you, my brother of the beautiful eyes. This is where it gets sexual. You are to place your right hand on my genitals while your left hand rests on my head, bringing your mouth close to my mouth and taking my lips in your mouth. Thus you shall take an oath for me. This is the oath of women, my brother of the beautiful eyes. My desirable one, your charms are lovely. My desirable apple garden, your charms are lovely. My fruitful garden of the mace trees, your charms are lovely. My one who is in himself, 🀭, your charms are lovely. My holy statuette, your charms are lovely. My alabaster statuette adorned with a lapis lazuli jewel, your charms are lovely.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't explicit.
Well.
That's a little explicit.
A little explicit. So, 🀭 D. It is really kind of goofy.
Mm-hmm.
So in these texts, sometimes there's an unknown third speaker that sort of narrates a little bit. So do you want me to read it? Me to read that part?
I don't mind.
Okay. Oh. Go ahead.
As I was strolling the house, as I was strolling, he caught sight of my Inanna. What did the brother say to you and speak to you? He of the loving heart and most sweet charms offered you a gift, my holy Inanna. As I looked in that direction, my beloved man met you, and he fell in love with you, and he delighted in you alone. The brother brought you into his house and had you lie down on a bed dripping with honey. When my sweet precious, my heart had laid down too, each of them in turn kissing with the tongue, each in turn, then my brother of the beautiful eyes did it 50 times to her. I mean, he is a god.
Come on, somebody.
Exhaustedly waiting for her as she trembled underneath him, dumbly silent for him. My dear precious passed the time with my brother laying his hands on her hips.
Let me go, my sister, let me go. Come, my beloved sister, let me go to the palace.
To my paternal eye you are still a small child. May Bao know you as a man. I'll let you go. I don't understand that last bit. That seems a little bit random. I'm sure that there are many commentaries about this. I just haven't read them.
There aren't that many.
There's some, maybe.
Safadi wrote one. That's about the only one I know. This one is entitled very differently. This one is 𝀭H.
It's very exciting.
How's the buffering, is it?
Oh, thank you. Tim Smith has given us a super chat of $20.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Tim.
Firefly Rises says very few lines getting through. This is... Hello, everyone.
All right. Well, let's try that.
I'm sorry. I was trying to be all fancy and exciting, and it just fucked up, basically.
Well,
is what we're going with. But hopefully some people have made it over here.
Should we send a tweet?
Yeah.
Also, yeah, if everybody that's watching, maybe that would be a useful thing to do. If you could put the link or whatever.
All your friends know. Yeah,
well, on Twitter, and put the new link to this. I should stop talking.
That's right. I'll tweet the link out so people can see it from there. So, sorry about that. Not sure what the hell happened there.
How is it now? Is it?
I don't know.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Well, we do have 14 people here. So
all right.
Thank you for migrating. Again, really, really sorry. This is ridiculous.
Man, it looks like it's different here too.
This is just silly. But we are back and we are going to try that one again.
I will. So I'm going to talk about real quick while she does some of this stuff. So we've been reading Sumerian erotic poetry. After this, we're going to look at some more Akkadian poetic texts, and same sort of genre. And then after we read some of the Akkadian stuff, how's the buffering doing in this thing?
Seems to be good.
Okay, good.
People are suggesting next time we sacrifice a goat or two first.
Oh, this is the thing to do.
It's good advice.
Right? Or maybe there's just too much sexiness coming from
I
you.
mean, I think between us, honey. Have you seen those gold chains?
I figured that I would cancel you out is what was going on there, but
you look adorable.
Oh, thank you.
I especially like the massive watch.
Your phone, I don't know what it's doing.
I'll just leave it alone.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going to leave it alone. So, right, so after we read the Akkadian text, then we're going to do some incantations. And the incantations are, generally speaking, designed to aid in sexual intercourse. You'll see what we mean.
For when you need help.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were about to read Dumuzi and Anna H,
yeah.
which is, again, the best title people could possibly come up with. So really, if you want a field where imagination is desperately required, right here.
Oh,
right here. Come and give our texts better names than Dumuzi and Anna H. That's a little bit rude of me. They do often have like colloquial names,
and they've got better things to do.
Yeah.
Probably. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
they don't.
No. I mean, probably like teaching and researching, but this is important. So, Dumuzi and Anna H with a surprise. I'm glad we fixed the buffering for this.
Yes, this is a good one.
Worth it. Well, I, the lady, was passing the day yesterday. While I, Inanna, was passing the day yesterday. While I was passing the day, while I was dancing, while I was singing songs all day until evening, he met me. He met me. The Lord, the friend of Arn, met me. The Lord took me in his hands. Ushamgal Anna embraced me about my neck. Let me go so that I can go to our house. Friend of Enlil, let me go so that I can go to our house. What lie can I offer to my mother? What lie can I offer to my mother Ningal?
Baby, it's cold outside.
You're the best.
It really is the earliest example of this, and it's so wonderfully timed. So here's his response.
I want to stay. My mum's going to be pissed. Give me an excuse.
Baby, it's cold outside.
He delivers.
Mm-hmm. Let me teach you. Let me teach you.
You make that far more erotic than it has any right to be.
Let me teach you. Let me teach you, Inanna. Let me teach you the lies of women. My girlfriend was dancing with me in the square. She ran around playfully with me, banging the drum.
Not a euphemism.
We don't think. She sang her sweet songs for me. I passed the day there with her in pleasure and delight. Man, it does sound kind of euphemistic. Yeah. You know. Offer this as a lie to your own mother. As for us, let me make love with you by moonlight. Aww. Let me loosen your hair grip of the holy and luxuriant couch. May you pass a sweet day there with me in voluptuous pleasure.
That's a good offer, actually.
Is my dick in out? I keep looking at myself and thinking I look like what I would expect if there was a third person in that video.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I'm going to take a brief break. Sexiness, apparently, Smitty says, takes up a lot of bandwidth. I mean, clearly. Godzilla John says, Jesus Christ saves people from their sin. Glad to hear it. Not sure how that's relevant, but thank you.
I thought there was going to be like a follow-up.
There was not. Caruso says, nice outfit, Dr. Josh.
Oh, snizzle.
I mean, I think you should go like that to work on Monday. I mean, you do look like a walking sexual harassment lawsuit.
Yeah, well, there you go. Just need to be a little greasier.
So, guess what this one's called? We just had Dumuzi and Anna H. Dumuzi and Anna I.
So we have two more. One Dumuzi and Anna, and then one, it's called a
Shusuen is a king.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is.
It's not a weird shoe. some kind of cookie. I have cookies on the brain.
Yeah,
I'm going to do a live stream cooking show next week. Cooking in cuneiform. So if you feel like watching me make a fool of myself in the kitchen, join me on Saturday.
Maybe she'll wear this outfit.
I will not wear this outfit. Sorry.
Damn.
I will wear a different
I tried,
outfit.
everybody.
It is much more appropriate for cooking.
I'm on your side. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to
Can we
help you
get
out.
back to my cooking, please? I can still see you.
Yeah.
But I think, based on the votes we're getting, I'm going to be making gingerbread cuneiform tablets, which I've never done before, so will probably go horribly wrong.
Penis.
But might be quite delicious. I like gingerbread. Anyway, moving on. Penis to you too.
We hadn't seen it in a while.
That's true. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. Huh.
It'll come up later.
It will.
Believe me.
If it were not for our mother, he would be chasing me along the dark paths of the desert. If it were not for our mother, this young man would be chasing me along the dark paths of the desert. If it were not for my mother Ningal, he would be chasing me along the dark paths of the desert. If it were not for Ningi Kuga, he would be chasing me along the dark paths of the desert.
This is actually a really difficult Sumerian text.
I believe it. There are lots of question marks.
Yeah.
If it were not for Father Shusuen, he would be chasing me along the dark paths of the desert.
Not really difficult. Difficulter.
If it were not for my brother Utu, he would be chasing me along the dark paths of the desert. And I'm going to stop you there, because this is one of the ways in which you can build up the genealogies of the gods. Inanna in particular has a really weird genealogy that changes wildly depending on time, place, how they were feeling at that point. But in these texts, generally speaking, Inanna, Ishtar, depending on what name you know her by, is the daughter of the moon god Sin or Suen, and the goddess Ningal, and also sister of Utu, who is Shamash, the sun god. And Shamash turns up in these quite a lot. Utu. I don't use Sumerian names because I'm weird. Utu turns up a lot in these as almost sometimes his sister's like keeper, maybe chaperone. He is an intermediary a lot of the time between Dumuzi and Inanna, like carries messages, talks to her about who she should marry. There's one text where she's trying to decide whether she should marry Dumuzi or a farmer. Is it a farmer? There's another guy. So Dumuzi is a shepherd. She was trying to decide between Dumuzi and
is it the Redding
farmer.
Flax one?
I can't. Yes. Yeah, Retting Flax. And Utu like talks her through it, and they decide who she should marry. Anyway, sorry, random.
His name was Bob.
Probably Bob, maybe Frank.
Bob the Sumerian farmer.
He farmed Sumerians?
Yes.
It's your turn.
Sorry. Young woman, don't provoke a quarrel. Inanna, let us talk it over. Inanna, don't provoke a quarrel. See, women have always been this way. Oh my God, I'm in trouble. I was just kidding, everyone. That's highly sexist of me, but I figured out if I'm wearing this, I have to be a little sexist. I'm just kidding.
Katie Dotson says you're looking thug tonight.
Thug?
I mean, that's how I describe it. You just ruined the thug image.
Sorry.
Oh dear.
All right.
Hey, Godzilla John, sorry, this is really not the place to proselytize.
What's he saying?
He's just telling people about Jesus, and I really appreciate that you want to share that news. I believe most people in our live stream are probably aware of Jesus. Please stop. This is about literature. This is a celebration of our amazing viewers, getting us to 3,000 YouTube subscribers. This isn't the time or the place. If you really feel the need, then you are very welcome to make your own videos and then share them on the internet.
And we will critique them.
Thank you. Moving onwards.
Well, Skylar and I will critique them.
So I was provoking a quarrel with you, I believe.
Actually, just as a side note, whatever his name was. Yeah, if you really feel compassionate. If you really feel passionate about this, message Skylar. It was Skylar Fiction Show at gmail.com. Or go to Skylar Fiction's YouTube channel. And if you think he
likes to talk to people.
If you want to go talk to him, that would be fantastic. Or I know we're looking for people to come on and debate. So if you got something you want to get off your chest, like I want to put things on mine apparently right now, go for it. Okay. So Inanna's provoking a quarrel.
I'm not sure how.
Nenegala, let us discuss it together. My father is just as good as your father, Inanna. Let us talk it over.
Lies.
My mother is just as good as your mother, Nenegala. Let us discuss it together. Nyashchinana is just as good as...
Nyashchinana is Dumuzi's sister.
Inanna, let us talk it over. I am just as good as Utu. Nenegala, let us discuss it together. Enki is just as good as Suen. Inanna, let us talk it over. Dortor is just as good as Ningal. Nenegala, let us discuss it together. I'll read the narrator if you want at this point.
Yep.
So we have another narrator section. The words they speak are words towards desire. Provoking a quarrel is the desire of the heart.
Apparently.
So this is, we're really hoping that Inanna has a sponge. That's what we're hoping. Because they're going to have some makeup sex.
Is Dumuzi sponge-worthy?
He is sponge-worthy.
Sorry, we watch a lot of Seinfeld.
I am not sorry about that. Oh, you know what I could have gotten? I could have gotten like an earring, but anyway. Sorry.
I think that would have been too much.
Yeah, this isn't too much.
I think you're very restrained, actually.
Well, I'm wearing clothing for a porn star. I guess that's pretty restrained. Okay. He of the Shuba jewels. He of the Shuba jewels is indeed plowing with the Shuba jewels.
Plowing is the same then as now.
So Shuba stone, Shuba jewels. Yeah. You can figure it out. Sorry, do I need to pause?
Nope, keep going.
Okay. Ama Ushum Galana, he of the Shuba jewels, is indeed plowing with the Shuba jewels. He lays down like seeds the little jewels among his jewels. He piles like grain piles the large jewels among the jewels. He will carry them to the roof for his who is leaning toward him from the roof. He will carry them to the wall for Inanna, who is leaning towards him from the wall. Calls out to Ama Ushum Galana. You're up.
Sorry, I'm thanking Shane.
Oh.
He's doing his modelly duties. Ploughing with the jewels, ploughing with the jewels. For whom is he ploughing? Ama Ushum Galana, another name for Dumuzi. Ploughing with the jewels. For whom is he ploughing? May the little jewels among his jewels be on our throat. May the large jewels among his jewels be on our holy breast. You better not be ploughing someone else with your Shuba stone.
With my Shuba
He's not
stone.
without telling me.
Oh my God. Ama Ushum Galana answers the mistress. It is for the mistress. It is for my spouse, the mistress. I am plowing with them for her.
Oh, okay.
For holy Inanna, the priestess. I am plowing with them for her. He of the Shuba jewels, he of the Shuba jewels, will indeed plow with the Shuba jewels. Ama Ushum Galana, he of the Shuba jewels, will indeed plow with the Shuba jewels. You know, that's right, girl.
There we go. I love how Pond is just like hanging out.
Yeah.
You're kind of killing the mood, Kat.
There's a mood?
Well, I mean, you've got gold chains, dress bra, apparently.
You are.
It's got to be a better costume.
No, there's not. It's
Plowing
the best costume ever.
Plowing with the jewels, plowing with the jewels. For whom is he plowing? Anna Ushingal Anna, plowing with the jewels. For whom is he plowing? The beard of the one whom he will create for me. The one whom he will create for me is of lapis lazuli. The beard of the whom An will create for me is lapis lazuli. The beard of the is of lapis lazuli. His beard is of lapis lazuli. So we had some kind of quarrel, and then I was accusing you of plowing someone else, and then it turns out actually you were plowing for me. Not sure if that means we were having sex and I
it does.
Wasn't paying enough attention. Because that's the feeling I get here. Because I'm like, who are you plowing?
You know, that doesn't bode well for me. It's, you know, like I feel like the next question is it in yet? Just doesn't work well for me.
I love you. Okay, we're going to take a brief break so I can see how people are doing. People are saying that you're very attractive.
Aww.
Proclaiming that they are not gay but still find you attractive. People also want my gingerbread tablets, Well, if you come and watch next Saturday, then you will learn how to.
Is that a metaphor, everyone?
That's a weird metaphor.
Gingerbread tablet girl.
Oh, someone thinks Godzilla John is Jill.
Oh,
interesting.
Fantastic.
Smitty is joining in with the proselytizing. I just want you sinners to know our Lord Jesus Christ spoke to me and said to like and subscribe because this is sexy and cute as fuck. Thank you. That's a message we can all get behind.
Yeah, we
like
can.
the stream. I'm really, again, sorry for the problems we had in the beginning. Please like the stream, subscribe if you haven't. That would be amazing. Oh, Brother John needs some Marvin Gaye playing in the background. Oh, that would have been good. That would have been good next time, because if I try and do anything else, we're just going to crash all of the computers in the world.
No doubt.
Akos Eris, Dr. Josh is so on point tonight. All of the busy is being inherently attracted to him. Yep. Superstones is going to have to be my new safe word when things get crazy. Oh, that's amazing. Mark Hunt, what are we reading? Mark, we are reading some erotic literature from Mesopotamia. We just went through a selection of what are known as bridal songs, Dumuzi and Nana texts. I will actually put the link in the description when we finish, if I remember, because I'm aware I say this every single stream we do and then almost never go back and do it. So I'm writing myself a note.
I like that I'm wearing these glasses because I can check out Megan and, you know, like essentially all the time and nobody knows. So look, it looks like I'm looking at your eyes.
You know I'm married, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're allowed to do that.
I'm not looking at her eyes.
Oh, dear. Dirk says he's doing the Lord's work by liking this video. Prophet of Zob, if I could go back in time, I'd make my name He of the Shuba Jewels. That would be pretty cool.
That would.
Nice. And Vesta Freya, first time seeing you both live. Hi, welcome. Hello. Yes, we have costumes. Which is something we do with some regularity, actually. If you haven't seen our live stream about Sitchin, I strongly recommend you go and find it, because it has me in a delightful tinfoil hat and Josh in a crocheted beard and an Anunnaki costume, which does include our 5-year-old daughter's bumblebee wings.
I feel like I have to do that periodically.
I think you do need to. Anyway, back to the literature. We are going to read a text called Shusuen B. And if you are just joining us, Shusuen is a god. They're not a god, he's a king. I'm sorry.
And this one's all Megan, which I'm sure for everybody is actually a really great thing, given your voice.
Man of my heart, my beloved man, your allure is a sweet thing, as sweet as honey. Lad of my heart, my beloved man, your allure is a sweet thing, as sweet as honey. You have captivated me. Of my own free will, I shall come to you. Man, let me flee with you into the bedroom. You have captivated me. My own free will shall come to you. Lads, let me flee with you into the bedroom. Man, let me do the sweetest things to you. My precious sweet, let me bring you honey. She's not talking about actual honey. In the bedchamber, dripping with honey, let us enjoy over and over your allure, the sweet thing. Lad, let me do the sweetest things to you.
Please.
My precious sweet, let me bring you honey.
Well, maybe we should just go ahead and end this stream now.
Man, you have become attracted to me. Speak to my mother, and I will give myself to you. Speak to my father, and he will make a gift of me. I know where to give physical pleasure to your body. There we go.
It feels so just like clinical.
It kind of does. Well, it's still better than the mythological texts in which the gods are just like, right, lie down. We are now procreating. I'm not even sure they say that much. Sleep, man, in our house.
They say we have procreated.
That's true. I know how to bring heart's delight to your sleep, heart's delight to your heart. Sleep, lad, in our house till morning. Since you have fallen in love with me, lad, if only you would do your sweet thing to me. That's a proposition and a half. My Lord and God, my Lord and guardian angel, my Shusuen who cheers Enlil's heart, if only you would handle your sweet place, if only you would grasp your place that is sweet as honey. Touch me like a cover does a measuring cup. Are you not aroused?
Oh, I'm aroused, baby.
Adorn me like the cover on a cup of wood shavings. It was going so well until those last two sentences.
The thing is, that was hot to them. Like, how does that work?
So
People are like, oh damn, wood shavings.
I need to like
talk dirty to me, baby.
Research and work out how that was arousing. Like measuring cups and wood shavings. And there's got to be a reason. I mean, I hope there's a reason.
Oh man. All right. Well, now that we've gotten the wood shavings out of the way, we are now moving on to, again, if you're joining us,
what page?
160. Those were the Sumerian love poems. Now we're moving into some Akkadian love lyrics.
Yep.
And we are reading from Benjamin Foster's Before the Muses, which I'm sure you have, if you've been with us for a while, you're
familiar with Before the Muses. Dun, 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 dun. Giant book of literature, highly recommended, usually about $50 on Amazon. People are asking for visual demonstrations of what we are reciting. No. Sorry, not sorry.
I mean, I guess.
No.
Yeah. We probably can't do that. So we have this other channel.
Josh has been like looking at Pornhub accounts. No.
I have not.
I know you haven't.
Cute.
I totally meant that.
Man, people are going to be thinking
okay,
crazy
given
stuff.
that we've had people ask us to have sex on camera before, I
this is
think
true.
We're doing okay. Sorry, our screensaver just went on because apparently we're boring.
Yeah, right.
I didn't even know this computer had a screensaver.
We know now.
Oh, we do know now.
It's the gods. Sorry, are there any cool...
Godzilla John, again, you just stop it, dude. Please. It's just... I mean, this is just not the place.
Go ahead, read one, if you don't mind.
I've already read one. He's like... no, because he'll just keep doing it. Anyway. Theo Mackie, what did I miss? I just got here. I heard Pornhub. We are reading erotic texts from Mesopotamia because we reached 3,000 YouTube subscribers. We just did some Sumerian ones, which included plowing and 🀭 stones, and then adorning people like measuring cups, which apparently was a very erotic metaphor.
And Megan said she wants me to start a Pornhub account.
I did not say that.
Something like that.
I did not say that.
Roughly. I don't know what exactly.
I definitely did not say that. Anyway.
By the way, just as a side note, Skylar Fiction has a video where he does a spoof on, is it Apologia? I think that's the guy's name. He's kind of a hipster apologist dork. I think that's a fun way to say it. Yeah, he's kind of a dork. Anyway.
I should also add that we are both dorks and quite comfortable with that designation.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. But he's still a dork. But he's like trying to be cool. He's trying to be a hipster.
I
feel like this is quite a parody.
I was trying to make you cool.
I can't do it.
You did pretty well.
Thank you. But in the end, he does this parody, and he inserts a bunch of clips from like a Pornhub executive and like a Pornhub party that's going on. It's a riot. I don't know if it's still up because it wasn't explicit, but I mean, it was funny as hell. Anyway, sorry, Skylar, a little plug for your channel there. Go see it. I don't know if it's still up, but if you ask him, I'm sure he'll put it up, at least temporarily.
Most definitely.
All right. So here we go. This is Nanai and Muati. And I'll just read the intro that he has here. These second millennium texts. This poem celebrates the marriage of Nanai, goddess of love, to Muati, a god about whom little is known. The text opens with Nanai looking favorably upon Babylon and its king. She is drawn to Muati and brings him to live with her there. She offers herself to him. He accepts joyfully.
I mean, who wouldn't?
The poet asks the blissful groom to intercede with Nanai for the king. The poet, speaking for the king, praises Muati's newly installed image, vowing that he will complete it perfectly. The final prayer to Nanai is spoken by the poet, the king, and Muwati. Okay. So it's sort of broken in the beginning and picks up. She looked upon Babylon with her favoring eyes. She blessed it. She ordered its favor. Every day, vigor for the king who dwells there. Nanai, vigor for the king 𒀭Support. She set him in a restful abode. Attraction, attraction, just as we need, be to us the source of joy. She establishes handsome Muwati for us, makes him dwell. Love charms will rain down like dew. Form, he always takes new pleasure in her. Thirsting for her is hers as for water. Thirsting for what is hers as for water.
Here are my charms. Arouse yourself. Let us make love, you and I.
Oh, sorry. It says he and she. Okay. It's like it's made for us. Foster thought, you know what? I bet a couple people are going to dress up as porn stars and read this live one day. So I better.
He was right.
Yeah, he was right. Let me have what I want of your delights. This doesn't sound a lot like what's going on in our... Anyway. Whatever he will bring with her. That was hot. Your love like straightway they together. You, Nanai, to whom I am entrusted, of your love making. Oh, Nanai, let us make love, you and I. May I always stay brilliant. Well-being, may he himself be shepherd forever. May I always do thee of 𒀭Support. I will speak to her lover. She will gladly fill his heart with joy. I will speak to her lover, Muwati. She will gladly fill his heart with joy. Oh, your love-making is honey. The charm of your love is all one could want of honey. O Muwati, your love-making is honey. The charm of your love is all one could want of honey. The image that you saw there is a standing blade, never to be. I will make you complete, you whose form is such, filled with joy. O Muwati, you whose form is such, filled with joy. Let the king live forever at your command. Let 𒀭Support live forever at your command.
Now, I don't know if this is actually a euphemism, but the image that you saw there is a standing blade.
Ooh.
I mean, very erotic.
What time is it? I'm just trying to make sure we have...
8:30.
Okay, been an hour.
Excuse me, everyone.
Let's see what I'm going to do. We can do this next one.
Nanai and Remsen.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty complete. Hooray.
Hooray. I mean, hooray. I think there might be a thing going on over there.
Now we get people are saying Paulogia. So we weren't talking about Paulogia.
No, not Paulogia.
Someone else. But apparently Paulogia has sexy eyes.
Yeah. Definitely not Paulogia. I think Paulogia's name is a play on Apologia.
Yes.
But no, Apologia is a Christian. He's a Christian apologist. I think if you just YouTube him, it'll come up. Definitely not Paulogia. Just make that clear.
I'm not saying that he's an apologist.
He's amazing. He and Shannon Q.
I'm also not sure that I class Paulogia as a hipster.
No. He does have some good looking eyes.
I'm not sure what I would classify as a hipster necessarily.
This guy.
Like, do you have to wear a beanie?
No.
Or is that just suggested?
Well, Kramer was a hipster doofus.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I don't know. Anyway, moving on.
Not Paulogia.
No. So this is split into three different parts. Three different parts.
I can. There's a part of
four different parts.
The singers.
Yep, singers, a woman. Oh no, just three parts: singers, a woman, and a man.
I'll sing it if you.
You go for it, honey.
All right, we'll try it once. See. I don't know what tune to use.
Yankee Doodle.
That's not gonna work. We're just gonna wing it, people. From his sheepskin, pregnant girls took away bits of
and this
raw
is better than Yankee
wool.
Doodle.
From his broken sheep's tail, she has taken a bit of combed hair. We won't do that anymore.
Nikki's watching. Josh's sister is watching. She says she's not sure this is appropriate to watch as your sister. Don't you love his outfit though? Isn't he adorable? You don't have to answer that.
I feel like breaking into hymnic. It's hymnic. That's what I was.
Oh, okay.
It probably didn't work. It's probably not how it was.
The rascal has taken power over me. My partner in dalliance wins me over by love play. That's seduction. No, you have to sing again.
You are too joyful, girl. Oh, my beloved, do not rely on him. Is my dick in a box?
They did not write that.
Oh, they didn't. That's right. I'll
it's
stop.
my 🀭stone in the plow, I think you'll find.
My 🀭stone in a plow. Okay, you are too great ecstasy. Do not put your trust in him.
If only you would listen to one word, my beloved, and heed me. If only you would accept my entreaties and let your heart relax to me. In the assembly, the city, and among the important people, you invoked my good name. My darling, you gave me special honor at the moment you exalted me. I gained great esteem in the eyes of my former girlfriends. You have to sing again now.
Yeah, yes, it is springtime, for which we have been praying constantly. We have indeed been yearning to see it for so long. Many days live forever. There's more. I'm not doing that. Sorry. Oh, bringer of bliss to Rim Sin.
I'm sure everyone is relieved.
Oh, man, you're right. They probably are.
I love you.
Oh, bringer of bliss to Rim Sin. Our sun god for the new year, he offered to her the wine that was sparkling in my right hand.
Come here, let us embrace as my heart has urged me. Let us act as lovers do, never sleep all night. Let both of us in bed be in the joyful mood for lovemaking. Stir together over me desire and passion. Feed yourself on what you need to live. Heat up your lust on me.
You know that's right, girl. My love has been stored as provisions for you. Take as much as you desire, girl. Get what is mine and my lover's. Ask the queen. No, not.
You're creeping me out a little bit right now. I think you're doing a great job. You have to sing again.
She put her trust in him, could not ask of him what she wanted.
There we go. Aren't you all glad we're doing this
It's
tonight?
probably good that one's over.
Anyway,
right.
I'm going to take a little break and look at some comments.
I will find...
Vegan atheist Coral can't stop laughing because of your singing.
Because it's so good. Like,
yes.
You're laughing thinking it's so sad that he's not a professional singer.
Are your chains made of the latest bronze?
They're made of 🀭stone.
They cost $5, so probably not. Nikki says you look like Carl Bowen in the 70s, but with short hair.
That's not a bad thing. No. Player.
Deborah, giving me advice for my cold. Thank you. And she thinks we're both high. We're not high. I promise. Yeah, not high. Did someone spike Josh's beer? I think we need Josh's best Cher impression. That would totally fit the mood.
I don't know that I have a Cher impression. I think I'd have to have my full voice.
And Sanford's Jewelry is saying that you have a good voice, but then you ruined it by the song. He actually does have a stunning voice. Let's see. This is the best video on the internet. Awesome. Hey, Corsairus, I'm coughing because I have a cold, not because I'm high. I promise. We're just very excitable people. Also, Josh is drinking whiskey.
Yeah. What is this?
Whiskey.
Woodford Reserve, maybe. We got this when you got your green card interview.
We did, right, to celebrate.
So I have one about every 3 months, I guess.
What would you like to read now, my love?
I tell you what.
Yes.
Why don't we read those incantations,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe we'll take some audience questions.
Oh,
Page
169.
You found one that you love.
Oh,
169. He's my dick in a
Skylar.
box.
Hey, Skylar. Do you like Josh's outfit? Isn't he cute?
So, as a quick side note here, Skylar, do you want to do 9 o'clock? Oh, he messaged me and said yes. Okay, so look, why don't we do this one?
Sure.
Okay, sorry.
And then
Skylar and I had there was a possibility that we were going to do a 9 o'clock show on his channel.
I'm going to link Skylar's channel.
Yeah, please do that. That'd be awesome. And
so that means we are going to be finishing promptly at 8:50, so Josh can deporn star and head over to Skylar's.
But maybe
unless Skylar, you want him in this outfit, he is going to kill me for that.
I think Skylar said he doesn't want me in this outfit. I think that's what he said just now. So, but please, everybody that's watching, head over to Skylar's channel. It's always a great show. Skylar, I've plugged your channel a number of times tonight, but I think it's good. I mean, I'm doing that naturally because I think it's a fantastic show.
And briefly, Sanford's Jewelry is asking where Oliver is. He is sleeping.
Alhamdulillah.
Thank the Lord, because it is 20 to 9 and definitely too late for little babies to be awake.
It's 20 to 9 and we're on page 169.
I really hope this has been somewhat entertaining. I've had a great time. I feel like we've probably been really boring and irritating for everyone else.
I don't know.
Thank you for sticking with it.
I would tune in just for your outfit. Damn, girl.
So I think you have to read this, actually.
Okay.
Oh, no, actually, I think I have to read this because it
ends with I have opened my thighs.
Yeah, and fondle my breasts. And you don't have breasts, and I do. So this is probably the most explicit we will get this evening. So, yeah, let's go for it.
Get ready, people.
This is a love song in which a woman addresses her lover. And Foster says that one may speculate that a goddess is speaking. Why not?
And she's saying, be mama the lover.
Nope.
No, she's not.
Your heartbeat is my reverie. Until then, up then, I want to make love with you. In your smooth loins as you come awake, how sweet your caress, how voluptuous your charms. You whose sleeping place wafts of aromatic and fennel. Oh, my loose locks, my earlobes, the contours of my shoulders and the opulence of my breast, the spreading fingers of my hands, the love beads of my waist. Bring your left hand close, touch my sweet spot, fondle my breasts. Oh, come inside, I have opened my thighs.
Can't tell you how many times I've heard that.
Precisely once.
Precisely once. So I guess I can tell you.
So as an aside, I actually used to be an erotic fiction editor for a women's magazine.
An EFE.
Yeah. So this is on the tame side. Very enjoyable and much more poetic than many of the submissions I
no
read.
Heaving breasts.
No heaving bosoms. Thank God.
Heaving bosoms.
People, if you write erotic literature, I understand that metaphor and simile are very important literary tools. Throbbing member and heaving bosoms are officially out. As someone who has had to read about far too many of both of those, it's just be a bit more imaginative.
All right, so we are going to finish up here, read some of the incantations. So that's page 1000. Sorry, if you wanted to look at those. That's...
No, it's all good. Let me find the page first. Excuse me. Ecoceras is saying you don't have to change for Skylar. Oh, this is beautiful.
So I feel like I should read these.
I think you should.
But, you know, if I start laughing too hard, no, I'm just kidding. So this is early, what would we call this? Early magical Viagra? EMV? Okay. The harp string. Wind blow, orchard shake. Clouds gather, droplets fall. Let my potency be steady as running river water. Let my penis be a taut harp string. Let it not slip out of her.
Short, sharp, and to the point.
We'll be using that
Your
one.
necklace is all rough. Oh, I should have. There we go. Sorry, it was all.
That's it, girl.
But it's Walmart. Your discount jewelry is very disappointing.
But I made this look good.
You do make that look good.
This one's called Get Up.
It's not talking about getting out.
Well, let's see.
Oh, maybe it is actually.
Yeah, let's skip that.
Yeah,
one.
no, that is genuinely about getting up out of bed.
How about I have made a bed? Potency, potency, a bed for potency, such as Ishtar made for Dumuzi, Nanai made for her lover, Ishara made for her mate, I have made for my lover. Yeah, girl. Let the flesh of so-and-so, son of so-and-so, tingle.
Ooh.
Let his penis stand erect. May his ardor not flag night or day. By command of the capable lady Ishtar Nanai, Gazbaba Ishara. This one is called. So I feel like anybody listening to us should not take this as like marching orders, right?
No.
Yeah.
We're just reading ancient literature for you.
May I not miss my prey. Yeah, probably don't want to. This probably wouldn't work, is what I'm saying. And
Probably
take it from
not.
somebody who's dressed like they know what they're talking about. Wind come, mountains quake, clouds gather, droplets fall. Let the penis of the ass become stiff. Let him mount the jenny. Let the he-goat have an erection. Let him mount the she-goat time after time. At the head of my bed, a he-goat is tied. At the foot of my bed, a ram is tied. You at the head of my bed have an erection. Make love to me. You at the foot of my bed.
Yeah, I should be reading this
Oh, you
one.
should. It says my vagina.
It does, sorry. The may I not miss my prey thing had me completely...
Okay.
That was very rude of me. I'm sorry. That was a massive assumption
I mean, I
about
could-
gender roles. No, I'm reading it now.
Wind come. Okay.
No. Wind come, mountains quake. Clouds gather, droplets fall. Let the penis of the ass become stiff. Let him mount the jenny. Let the he-goat have an erection. Let him mount the she-goat time after time. At the head of my bed, a he-goat is tied. At the foot of my bed, a ram is tied. And we all know that farm animals in the bedroom are very, very erotic.
That's what you want.
Makes me wonder if this incantation was actually accompanied by a ram and a goat.
Bah. That'd be hot.
We need to have a talk.
Yeah, it would not be hot.
You at the head of my bed, have an erection. Make love to me. You at the foot of my bed, have an erection. Caress me. Are there two men here?
Ooh.
Is this the world's earliest threesome? My vagina is a bitch's vagina. His penis is a dog's penis. As the bitch's vagina holds tight to the dog's penis, so may my vagina hold tight to his penis. This is my favorite line. May your penis grow long as a war club. I'm sitting in a web of seduction. May I not miss my prey.
I feel like that's a good place to stop.
Well, and we're right on time as well. Wow. So I do really want to know if this was accompanied by a goat and a sheep.
And if it was the earliest threesome.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
No,
I think
probably not.
No, but it was funny to say, which is why I said it. So we have 5 minutes before Josh has to de-porn star and head over to Skylar's channel. So if you have questions, now is a good time to ask them.
I don't know what questions you could possibly have, except what are you two doing?
I mean, that's an interesting question. Let's have a look.
Has there been any more proselytizing?
No, I think he's gone. Akos Era says the farm animals there for status symbols. Like, oh man, I'm sexy because I have all these animals. It's as good as answer as any. Smitty says the web of seduction line wasn't bad compared to the goat at the foot of the bed part. It was definitely a good line, I think. I'm a fan of web of seduction. I've never had a web of seduction. At least not that I know of.
I'm trying to think of how I could do that.
I'm not sure. It sounds messy.
Yes, quite.
And also not very seductive.
No.
Vegan atheist Coral. Who were the people that would be writing these?
That's a fair question.
I actually don't know. At least some of the Sumerian texts were school tablets.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, and the incantations would have been like professional, not exorcists, but professional like doctors.
Yeah, I mean, I think the difference, sorry, the reason that I'm having some trouble with the question is not so much who's writing it, but where the traditions come from, like where the poems themselves come from. So, yeah, you know, as Megan said, you know, these show up in context of scribal schools.
You also get, and again, I don't know specifically for these texts because I've not looked at them. I suspect some of them are probably library copies, but I don't know that, so don't quote me on it. Just because
I'll take a look at Safari. I'll take a look at Safari.
We'll have a look and try and work it out. Cosmic strings. Whoa, what's going on here? That's a great question. We have been celebrating having 3,000 YouTube subscribers, and I promised, I think when we did our 1,000 YouTube subscribers, that we would do an erotic edition of our book club dressed as porn stars. Josh doesn't normally dress like this.
No, not normally.
I definitely dress like this all the time, especially when I'm taking my child to the library.
You look incredible.
Actually, he's awake now.
Well, I will go ahead and...
If anyone has an idea for a t-shirt, if we're interested, we are interested. Could you email it to
me? Yeah, please.
digitalhammurabi@gmail.com. And actually, that goes to everyone. If you have t-shirt requests or t-shirt ideas, we can do pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Not pornographic, please.
Yeah.
But email me and I will see what I can do.
Poor guy.
Yes. So I'm going to go and look after my son because he's screaming. I will leave Josh to do the sign off. Thank you everyone for joining us. I'm sorry that it was so silly and weird and potentially boring, but thank you. I had a lot of fun.
Well, guys, thank you very much. And like I said, please come over to Skylar's channel. It'll be in 11 minutes. So I'm going to run over and get things set up out in the kitchen so that I can do the stream, and I will depornify. But no, this has been a lot of fun. And thank you guys so much for getting us to 3,000 subscribers. We're almost we may be at 3,200. We were at 3,196 when we started, I think. So it's just fantastic. And we owe it all to you. And so I really appreciate you being here. Sorry about the hiccups with OBS. We'll try to get it figured out. I don't know anything about it, but we'll try to get it figured out. So, all right. We'll see you guys in 10 minutes over at Skylar's channel. And be really interesting. I think we're going to do a cool video review or something. So, but I'll leave that to Skylar to tell. So anyway, until next time, resist poor scholarship and do so perhaps dressed as a porn star. Always ask, how do you know that?